Hey budding musicians and composers, today I am going to share you some basic tips and tricks which you all need to know before a recording session. This will surely help you manage time and save money going into a studio. So guys, are you ready? See you after the music. Hi, this is Julian Maskanyas, Chief Sound Engineer at ENZY Studios. I hope you all are doing great. This channel will help you see a different dimension on audio and audio engineering. Thanks for the support so far. Please subscribe to this channel for more such videos. Alright, let's begin. Firstly, I would like to share any artist or budding composer want to book the studio. First, be sure of the project budget. Budget is very important. It is very easy to go over budget and run out of money quickly. So my suggestion, list out all the expenses in a document. For example, if you are recording a live instrument, start with writing down your recording strings, guitar, or whatever instrument you are recording which is required in the song. Break it down to different stages like pre-production, production, post-production. For example, post-production is about mixing 5.1 atmos. You have a rough idea about your expenses and you can manage it well. Next, if you are new to the studio, make sure to ask engineer's name, studio address, and communicate with the engineer before your recording session. This will make studio staff more prepared for your session. Let them know what you are recording in advance, and if you have any recording suggestion, do communicate with your studio sound engineer as well. You will need to create a schedule diary with times and slots beforehand. For example, if you're recording 5 musicians in a day, make sure to set time slots for each musicians. Try to record in and around that time. If possible, share the song draft to the musician so that he can come well prepared to your studio and save your time. These are some basic tips which are a great way to set up and schedule your session. If you are planning to record vocals, do check out this video on how to record a singer in a studio. Alright, the next point is important one. Avoid time wasting in studios with unorganized sessions like not naming the files properly, or there is no proper tempo map. It will always disturb the session and you will lose focus. So make sure to name the files properly and organize it properly before coming into a session. Session management is about marking the structure of the song and coloring the tracks. Like for example, I have colored all the groove blue over here. In the same way, you can color the grooves blue, you can color the guitars violet, pink, or any color you want to do. And the most important is the marking of the song, the intro, mukda, sign, cross, hook, or we call it chorus, music 1, antara 1, verse 2. So these are all the markings of the song. Now if you want to navigate it, you can easily go through these markers by pressing keys. Like if you want to go to the music 1, you can press on keyboard 0.5 point in Pro Tools, 0.5 point, it goes to music 1, then you can play it. So in this way, it is very easy to navigate while working. So mark the structure of the song and it's very easy for you. If the musician says like go to hook, and then you can directly go to the hook and you can play over here. This will make you fast. So guys, session management is very important. And for sample check, you can press Apple 2 or Control 2 in Windows. You can check the sample rate of the song, and if you want to check the file, then just import the tracks, and then you could go to any files, and if you select it, this will show you the sample rate that this file is 4824. So make sure before loading, check the file sample rate and load it. Arrange the tracks like groove on one side, bass, guitars and everything. Color code it, mark it properly. This will surely help you in a recording session. Stay tuned, as I am going to help you optimize and use your time in a more efficient way in a recording session. Do like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Try to reduce everything in stems and less track. I still remember in early 2000 I used to get 100-200 tracks for a song recording. It takes time to balance these tracks, and this will surely add up hours to a studio and lots of money is wasted. I suggest you can bounce these tracks, 100-200 tracks to 7 or 8 tracks, like bounce for groove, bass track, harmonies, solos, chorus and reference vocals. This will save time, like the focus will be only on recordings rather than on balancing stuff and distracting yourself, and also it will save lots of money. So in bounce, you have to bounce groove, bass, harmony, solos. If there are any chorus, then chorus and your reference vocal. If you don't know, then I will show you how to create stems in an upcoming video soon. Now if you want to bounce the track, it's very easy. Select all the grooves, press solo and then go to file, bounce to disk, write it down over here, groove, and bounce it as wave files over here. Just check the sample rate before bouncing and then bounce it. So you have to bounce the whole tracks like this. You have to select the whole track from start to end and then bounce. And again, if you want to bounce the bass, then just solo all the bass over here. This is all the bass track. Select it, go to file, bounce to disk, then write bass. So likewise you have to bounce everything, bass, groove, harmonies, solos, string section, chorus. This will be very easy for the recording session. This is a basic step but an important one. Don't forget to give the file details to recording engineers like sample rate, bit depth, tempo of the song, scale of the song, meter of the song, and tempo changes of the song in a DAW. This way you always have the correct scale, tempo of the song, sample rate, bit depth, and avoid any technical mishaps. I would love to know your experiences in recording studio. Do write in the comment section and share with us. The next point is especially important. Before recording a string section, brass section, or a full orchestra, make sure to take out the staff notation printout before the booking. This will save your time. And if you want to avoid papers, then email the staff notation to all the players so that they can read in mobile or tablets. Have a discussion with the conductor and tell him your vision about the song. Go through the sheet music and tell him the dynamics of the song before the players come in. Another thing I want to share, most of the musicians waste time in taking printouts during studio hours. So avoid wasting time and save money. Many people forget this, but it is necessary to take a rough mix file, bounce on your mobile or take it on your email. This is for the reference of what instruments you have recorded on that particular day. It's a good way to reflect your mistakes and edits which you want to do moving ahead in the project. This will also help you to play for your clients and update them on day's work. Do make a list of all the people involved in the recording session, studio staff or studio details. This is easily forgotten and missed. Most of the big production houses and composers make sure to give full credits to each and every person involved in that project. This last point is probably one of the most important point and can cause great problems if missed. Backup, backup, backup. Carry your hard disk to the studio and back up your recording files that day itself. Studio will have your backup, but you never know, in case the studio files get corrupted, you will lose all your hard work and money. So it's crucial, take backups and make your plans for your backups. I hope that all beginners, budding artists and composers, it will surely help them to prepare well before going into a recording studio. So comment in the comment box for your questions. Do check out this video. Do like, subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you on the next video. Cheers.